So, hello and welcome to this week's Akashic Soul Wisdom Show with me, Natasha Harris, your host here every Wednesday at 4 p.m. UK time. So, welcome to the show. For those of you that are new and haven't met me yet, welcome. I'm pleased that you're here. And today we're going to be really talking about evolving your inner empowered entrepreneur. So I love to give business tips and support people and really help them to really shine their soul light. So if you're a conscious business owner looking to take your business to the next level of leadership and impact, this show is for you, giving you tips and tools on how you can really create change for yourself and the world going forward. So a quick question for you. Where do you feel that you have to do things in order to fit in your business and looking busily at what everyone else is doing so that you can figure out what to do? So let me know if I can see a few people coming to join me. Hello and welcome. Let me just give me a hello. Let me know where you are watching me from. And yeah, give me a comment. Let me know. Thanks for the heart. Let me know, where are you really looking always outside of yourself to see what other people are doing so that you can get ideas of how you need to show up in your business? Because if you're like any of my clients, we are constantly seeking that validation. We're seeking what we should do. We're trying to fix things. We're trying to work out what we need to do so that we get that sweet spot, and then we can just keep doing that and not have to worry about things anymore. And that's not really the life and the roller coaster of the entrepreneur. Now, being an entrepreneur and running your own business can be fun. It can be enjoyable. It can be so rewarding. But there are certain things that we really need to start doing differently. And one of those things is to be and to feel really, truly inspired by what we do, how we're showing up, what we're doing in our business, where our energy is going, so that we can really start to be this beacon and this magnet for beautiful clients that you want to, or customers that you want to attract into your business. So yeah, so where do you feel you're at the moment with that? Are you, doing everything on your own terms? Let me know if you are. Let me know how much of that you're doing on your own terms, and how much of that you're like kind of looking out at what everyone else is doing. Entrepreneurship isn't the same. It is not how we used to do business. Things are evolving and changing, and we have to start doing things differently in our business in order to have a business that is thriving, that we love showing up with, and that is fun and easy and in flow. So really those 7 steps that people are teaching is like, this is what you must do. This is how you must do it. If you want to get a follow, if you want to grow your business, you need a massive email list. You need a big following. You need to be doing a Facebook group. You need to be doing this. You need to be doing that. What is it that you're doing that you really don't love doing? And where are you showing up that's not really authentically you? I love coming on and doing my show. I love coming on and giving support and tips and ideas, and helping people to expand their knowledge and their wisdom so that they can really start listening and intuiting and downloading the information that is relevant to them. We are all unique and different. There are no 2 souls on this planet that are alike. Oh my goodness, that's a lot of souls to contend with, a lot of energies to contend with. And we have to show up in our own uniqueness, in what we love doing and how we love doing. Now, is that a learning curve? Do we have to get out of our comfort zone and do things that we're like, yeah, don't really want to do this? Haven't always loved being on camera, haven't always loved, talking live to people. But as I did and practice it more, I recognized that this was really my sweet spot, and that this is what I love doing. For some people, that is something that you can lean into and edge towards the edges of your comfort zone and realize that on the other side of that, you actually love it. For other people, it's like an absolute no-no, and that's never going to work. Understanding your uniqueness, understanding who you are, is going to support you in creating a business that you love, where you feel empowered, that you wake up every morning and you feel excited about the day ahead. You feel excited about the clients you're working with. You're excited when your email pings and you get an inquiry from someone who has followed something you're doing, has read something, has looked at your website, and that really wants to work with you and to find out more about you. So let me know if you've got any questions in the comments. If you're watching the replay, do type #replay. I'm pretty sure I should be able to see the comments here. So let me know. Let me know where you're showing up uniquely as you. What is your uniqueness? What do you do in your business that other people aren't doing, that not everybody else out there is doing? What is it that you are doing in that? So there are frameworks and there are things that you can look at what other people are doing, but you need to adapt those to make sure that they are your own. That is how you shine your uniqueness, through looking at certain systems, looking at certain things that feel resonant and aligned to who you are. It's how you stand out from the crowd. We don't want to, like when we're looking and watching people, we don't want to see robots. We want to see people that are authentic, that stumble over their words a couple of times, that get things a bit wrong, that, are able to navigate around things, that aren't just robotic and giving out these same things all the time. It's about how you really shine through around that. So this is how you flourish in your business as an entrepreneur, and how you do that. Now, you're probably asking, well, okay, that's fair enough. That sounds pretty common sense, but how do I do that? How do I show up in my uniqueness? And this really is around letting go of this idea and this sense that when things aren't working, we do more. We try to fix it. We try to work out what's going wrong. We try to do something different. And I was talking with a client just yesterday around this, and she was feeling really uninspired in her business at the moment, and things didn't feel easy. They didn't feel in flow. And she was looking for that go-to fix. Like, what can I do? What do I need to do more of? How do I need to show up differently? And what I've learned in my business, what I've really lent into, is that when I'm feeling like that, it's not always easy, is to slow down. Our tendency is to want to put our foot on the accelerator and go, it's not working. Client inquiries have dried up. Things are not going in the flow. There's nothing happening. And we want to put our foot down. And all the anxiety and all the feelings and emotions that come up around that. And we want to avoid them. We want to fast track through them so we stop feeling them. And so when we actually slow down, and I have done this time and time and time again in my business, but not also in just and solely in my business, also in my life, where I've slowed down, I've stopped, I've given myself permission to just breathe and to slow down and to do nothing and to pamper myself, and to, when everything inside me is screaming, keep going, do something new, like you've got to do more, don't stop, because otherwise you're going to break it. But every time I've given myself permission to do that, something shifts in my business. An inquiry just will pop through. Somebody will just buy something off my website without even having met them or known them. It happens time and time and time again. We need to allow ourselves time to be. This is the energetics of doing business. It is not solely through doing. So as we slow down, what happens at that moment and at that time is that we bring in this and open up this channel. We create a softness, a gentleness, and that might feel excruciating, because if we're feeling stuff, stopping means we have to acknowledge what we're feeling, the anxiety that we're feeling, the exhaustion that we're feeling, just the fullness of what we're feeling. It's just like, I have no more capacity, but I've got to do more. Like, holy shit, what's this all about? So when we slow down, what we do is we step out of the masculine doing and the masculine energy. And what we do in that moment is we allow ourselves to be guided by the divine feminine. Now, we are both, however we identify sexually, female, male, non-binary, we all hold the energies and the frequencies of yin and yang, of masculine and feminine. So when we slow down, what we are activating is that beautiful energy of the feminine. We are opening up a channel to universe, to the universe, to allowing ourselves to soften, to open up to receiving guidance, intuition, ideas, light bulb moments. We allow ourselves to feel what's going on and we move through things. So I can't see who that is, but somebody says it's hard mentally because it makes me feel I'm being lazy. How do you combat that? Oh my gosh. We have been so conditioned to believe that if we do nothing, we're being lazy. And this is what we really want to step into in the new paradigm, that we are allowed to stop, that actually the magic happens when we stop. And we have to see how we can reframe that. Because I know that it's we have been taught through not only for generations and many, many past lives that we cannot stop, that we mustn't do anything, that we must keep going and we must do stuff. We mustn't not do stuff. We have been told all throughout our childhood, if you want something, you've got to go get it. You've got to put in the effort, the hard work. If you want good grades and a good job, you have to make sure you work hard at the things you're not good at. And this is what we want to rewrite. That through identifying and connecting with this beautiful stillness, slowness, the feminine energy, oh my goodness, we create magic. And that is where it lays. And this is where we want to stop looking towards the external of doing and allow ourselves to be. And it is a practice. And I guarantee you that if you give yourself a couple of hours when you are not inspired, when you are really not sure what action to take, just go and be in nature, go for a walk, lay down, go to bed with a cup of tea, have a bath, and allow yourself and your mind to turn off. You will receive guidance. You will receive information that will support you. The trick then is when you get that guidance and the information, you have to go do it. Then you allow the divine, beautiful, guided feminine energy to come in and allow that to inspire you into the masculine doing. But when we go flat out at only doing the masculine doing, we cut off from the divine. So we are busy looking around going, what's everyone else doing? What am I doing? What am I doing wrong? How come this isn't working for me? Why aren't I getting clients? Why are they getting loads of clients? Why are they bringing in 5K months and I'm not? And we bring it back to self. We have been taught that all our answers are outside of ourselves. It simply isn't true. The answers are within us. So let me know if that answers your question, how to combat that laziness. It's about being and allowing yourself to be lazy. If that's what you identify with it, acknowledge that. Allow yourself to say, I'm going to be lazy for an hour and I'm going to see what comes. I'm going to be open to seeing what arrives for me. What can I channel? What can I be inspired by? What's going to come to me? What am I going to allow myself to receive in that moment? And if I receive something, am I going to be committed to doing it? Am I going to be committed to take action? Our innate, ingrained understanding is to fix it. If something's not working, we have to put in more effort, more work, more energy, and we have to fix it. This is not how we fix it. We fix it by sitting with the discomfort. It's the same with emotions. If something's not working in our business, we go gung-ho and we want to do it. If something's not working in our relationship or around our health and well-being, we forget that the answers and the divine inspiration lay within us. And that actually when we take time to be with that discomfort, that emotion, sometimes it's excruciating. Sometimes it's just really challenging to sit in that. But when I sit in my emotion and I know that things are here to show me for a reason, the magic is on the other side when I allow myself to be in it. If I try to push my way through it, if I try to fix it, I just push the answers and the divine guidance away from me. So let me know if that's like something that you do and how else this shows up for you. Thank you for the question about the laziness, because that is something that we are very much taught, that by doing nothing, it's lazy. How can you possibly create something if you're not doing anything? But I know it time and time again from my own experience that when I sit back, things just pop in. Energetically, I align, I come into balance, I come into connection with my desires, my inspiration, my dreams to create change around the world and ripple that out. And that is what I teach, how to do business differently, because we know that the old ways are not working. So we may be very successful in one area of our life, but if we are going gung-ho in another area, things will feel out of kilter. And what we want to be doing is start to bring things into alignment in our area of business, entrepreneurship, around our health and well-being, and in around relationships. And when we open up and allow those channels to be divinely guided in all of those areas, we shift and change everything. We really, truly do. This is giving yourself permission to be, to feel, to really show up in your uniqueness. That might feel challenging to start with, but if you find that ease and flow and fun within something, it will come. What we're doing often is being busy. So this gratification comes from being busy. I've done like 100 things on my to-do list. I feel like it's really helpful and it's really important. And I've really done something, tick, 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 tick. And we spent no time in being. Hi, Jessica. Great. I'm so glad you find that helpful. It's like, we really want to sit in it. We know it. Like, we know that we're exhausted. Everything within us is screaming to sit back and take time and have a cup of tea, but we get distracted. We get pulled in all sorts of different directions by family members, by our children, by partners, by business partners. And it's like, how do we come together in collaboration, in connection, in unity with all of these elements of our lives, all the people in our lives and everything around us? That is where the magic really, truly happens. When we blend this beautiful action taking, my clients always laugh because I always talk about the action. It's like, all very well, like for some of us, we're just sitting in the feminine and going, oh, just like universe will make it happen for me. That ain't going to work. That's not going to work, sitting and having a cup of teas and just letting the universe get on it, because we have to take action. That's how we create results. That's the creative energy with which we manifest. But we have to balance both of those energies together. So the law of attraction comes from being openly, divinely guided by our divine feminine, and then channeling that through the action. We are all things. We are the masculine, we are the feminine. We are the physical body, which isn't so easy to be in at times. We are the mental energy, we are the emotional energy, and we are the spiritual, and we are the oneness. What we tend to do, and this is a parting thing that I'm going to leave you with, what we tend to do is that we spend time in meditation and go, I'm now going to be Zen. I'm now going to be connected to the spiritual, the divine feminine. Then I'm going to get up and then I'm going to do. We are all of those things at all times, and we can keep those channels to all of those things open at all times. We can take action while keeping the divinely guided feminine channels open, while thinking about things but not being stuck in our minds, by feeling and intuiting things and going, oh, this brings up something as I'm doing something. What is that? Let me sit with that for a moment. Let me see what that's guiding me to. Open up the channel to the divine. Okay, a bit of inspiration. Navigate the doing. And this is how we navigate through life. We will come across bumps in the road. We will come across challenges that present themselves. We will come across stop signs. The trick is to listen to them, to keep all our senses on alert to being able to intuit, well, what do I need to do here? Do I need to be still? Something coming up for me that I need to navigate through. Because when we navigate through the challenge, the beauty and the magic lays beyond it. We might see so it's a bit like climbing the mountain. We climb up the mountain, we get through the clouds and we're like, holy shit, can't see a freaking thing. Like, this is scary as hell. I've got to stop and I've got to run back down the mountain. But if we sit in the clouds and we go, okay, I can't see, what else can I bring to the table here to help me navigate through to the top of the mountain? And we keep going step by step, slowly. We sit, we be. And then what we do is we get through the clouds and we get to the top. The magic starts to happen. The things start to materialize energetically, because we've created an energetic resonance. We've shifted out of an old pattern and we've attracted something new. But then we see the other mountains off in the distance, and we sit at the top of that mountain and we go, okay, let's ride this wave for a bit, but I'm ready for the next mountain. This is life. This is entrepreneurship. There is no linear route towards success. With every step of our journey, some new challenge is going to come up. And how we navigate that is going to support us in getting to the next stage and then the next stage. We seem to sometimes think that when we get to like 5K a month, all our problems will be sorted. But when we get to 5K a month, then we want to get to 10K a month, and there will be new things that will come up in order to support us to get us there. Then it's about how we create multiple 10K months. So it's about how we keep moving and navigating through that. So I am actually going to be doing, I hope this was really helpful for you guys, just to give you some snippets. I'm going to be delving more deeply into this next week in my energetic mastery masterclasses. So I'm going to be doing a series of 3 really powerful masterclasses. They're going to be by Zoom. So they're going to be like activation meditations with the Akashic records to release old beliefs that are not serving you. So you can come into energetic alignment. We're going to be talking more about the masculine and the feminine, stepping into divine goddess mode, how you can take action, how you can create and manifest. These 3 masterclasses are £77. You can register in the link in the post. I'm going to pop the link if you're watching in my Soul Inspired Leaders Facebook group to sign up to those. These are going to be really powerful masterclasses. You're going to have lifetime access to them. So if you can't join me live, you can let me know what questions you have. You can have access to them for life. They're going to be really, really powerful. But we start on Monday. So you've only got a few more days to actually register for that. And as I said, you'll get lifetime access to them. I'm going to be sharing loads of more information. They're going to be between 60 and 90 minutes long. You're going to be doing a guided meditation activation throughout each of them as well. And I cannot wait to share even more of this stuff with you. It is powerful. It is really powerful. If you've got questions about the masterclasses, just drop me a note, let me know. And I hope to see you there and see you again next. Oh, I won't be here next week. I'm taking a week off the show, but we will be doing a replay. So you can come over into the Soul Inspired Leaders Facebook group. The links are in the post as well. Come and join me for a replay. There'll be some more nuggets for you. And I will see you there. You're welcome, Amina. Thank you for watching. Thank you, everybody, for watching. Let me know if you've got any comments. If you're watching the replay, type #replay. And if you're interested in working with me to shift your business to the next level of impact and leadership, reach out. Let's have a conversation. Let's see if it's aligned. And I can tell you how you can work with me to impact change and a movement on the planet for your life, your business, and everyone on it. Thanks for watching. Bye for now.